All right. Well, good morning. Another episode of Yes Way Jose. We have great guests here because it's all about food. It's all about food.
I like food.
Food. We're going to talk about food.
I like food. I like trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a food truck?
Put them together.
You got a food truck. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Again, another episode. We're having a lot of fun. We're starting to actually get some really good podcasts together, and they're always really good. All of them.
I was about to say, what about the last year?
Yeah. Maybe some of them wouldn't. But I want to make sure everybody understands that we're trying to feature our podcast with things that are going on in the year in the community. So we're going to do some things and move some things around, but we want everybody to know. Everybody who's been on this podcast, thank you. I just would like them to say more nice things about me. Can we do? Can
you thank me? I'm on like every one of them.
Well, we don't care.
Okay.
We don't care about you because you're just cheap help. but I do need you to know right now. First of all, there's an email address that people could actually send us a message.
There is. It's yeswayjosemail@gmail.com.
Nailed it. All right, so we need to make sure people know that we want people to listen, but we do. Just get some feedback to us. We want to make sure that you guys know that we bring on guests that we call shakers and movers, and people that are actually doing things, none of this yapping stuff. I got to listen to a new song by a guy and quit the yapping and do some actually walking.
Well, we need a little bit of yapping because it is a podcast. It'd be weird if nobody talks.
I'm talking. We're yapping in the podcast.
Productive yapping.
But when you're out in the community, quit the yapping and get some work done.
Not yapping on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, boy, don't get me started there. That'd be another whole episode. But anyway, good morning. And we got some great events coming up. We have a food truck invasion, and we're so excited. This is number 6 on our food truck invasions. We brought Troy, and I'm going to be as nice as I can. Say, would you like to introduce your wife on this podcast with us? Good morning.
Yeah, I guess I'm in trouble because
it's okay. We're praying for you, Troy.
Forcing her to,
he sprung it on her a little bit.
Yeah, get out of her box. I've been thinking the whole time, like, she's gonna do this.
We're gonna miss Troy after today. We're gonna put him on a milk card. Have you seen this guy?
You are going to miss him.
Yeah. So again, when he goes to the emergency room, she did it. She did it. All right. So first of all,
the wife is usually the first suspect.
That's really true. They need to keep that in mind. So anyway, so good morning, both of you. Troy, I'm going to let you introduce your wife because I'm not going to get in trouble. You can do some pleasantries here.
Yes. I mean, so the whole reason is because she is like the backbone of all this. I mean, so she's CEO of 2 different situations.
So you're just the cheap help.
That's it.
That's what you're saying. See, you're the brains behind all this. Good morning, first of all.
Good morning.
You want to let everybody know who you are?
Selena Johnson, CEO of Dealing with Troy LLC.
That's got to be the big corporation.
That's a tough one.
Is that a tough one?
And CEO of Velvet Couch Hospitality Group, which is our company. And so, I have it easy.
She's like my wife, too. She doesn't like to be in it. This is not the limelight thing. But it's good. Thank you for doing this, first of all.
You're welcome.
Easy on him on the way home.
Oh, he's in trouble.
He's in trouble. That's okay. Listen, we listen. When I see another guy in trouble, I'm not in trouble.
Yeah, right.
That's all I have. I'm looking away. That ain't me.
Yeah.
That ain't me. So we always have fun with you guys. But I really want people to understand. Troy and I have been doing this. We've been doing this. This is our 3rd year. And this is actually going to be our 6th food truck invasion. But what we want, there's 2 things I like out of it. It's just a fun event.
Yeah.
And a lot of people come out there, and really the food is excellent. I just had your food the last time. That was really good. I ate my wife's too, by the way. She had leftovers. It was in the refrigerator. It sits in there. It's free game. I ate it. I did. I ate her. She had the chicken pot pie. It's gone next day. Sorry.
Yep.
I had mine. It was good.
I have to hide my leftovers in the refrigerator.
I'll find it. I'll get in there and I'll find. Don't trust me. I'll find the food.
Sniff them out.
I can. Yeah, but it was great. It was good food, and we got a chance to be at another event that you guys were at that we enjoyed in the Louisville market. But we really like what we do in Shepherdsville. Really like it. We're tying both in together. Oktoberfest, food truck invasion. We've got a lot of cool things going on with that. So we're going to mix those 2 up. We're going to see how that works. But I'm excited for it. You always bring a lot of really good food to us. Your food alone, but obviously the vendors that you bring in. So, we've talked about that, and we talk about your success with that. What do you want to continue to talk about? Like, you got a kind of a regiment, right? You got these things that you put in place, and you got to follow the rules if you want to be part of this association.
Yeah. It's getting kind of scary because we just to pat us on the back a little bit, sometimes we look at each other and like, did we do everything? We got everything? Because the first time I can remember the first invasion, I forgot to get porta potties.
Yeah, those are important.
Luckily,
who's behind our food truck? What is that? Just kidding.
I get there and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't get porta potties. Luckily, the invasion was surrounded by 3 restaurants, and so we,
yeah.
But yeah, you know, I got the easy part, just the dreaming and then she's, you know, pretty much executing everything, and she is the dealing with the food trucks as far as, you know, getting payment, as far as COIs and all that stuff. So, so I think we pretty much got it down pat. There's not much now that we are fearful of, you know, that we're going to forget. And then the cool thing about these invasions is once the food trucks are on site, our job's pretty much done.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I've seen them in
Take a nap.
driving around.
Yeah.
And then the princess is in charge.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
9-year-old driving us around on the golf cart. But yeah, you know, and it's kind of just organically, you know, this year I pushed back a little bit, to be honest with you, from doing all of these invasions in these different cities because I didn't think that some of them were as successful as I wanted them to be. And then some of them were a little bit too difficult to get accomplished. But it was like Shepherdsville, it was like, all right. And then we, you know, to do 2, I never said to myself, all right, we're going to do 2 in a city. But it was like, all right, it just works too
Now
good
you're doing your
for it
6th.
not to happen. You know, the space is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, working with Amber is effortless.
She's doing a great job for us. I mean, really is doing a good job for us. She owes me $5 for saying that, by the way. I'm not playing. If it's not talking about me, I'm going to charge you if I'm talking good about somebody. I ain't playing here. I got to make money on the side. Beer money for me. I go to Salt River.
He's got to make food truck money.
Yeah, I got to make food truck money. Yeah.
She's probably got to hang with Selena a little bit longer and figure out how to deal with me as far as, but
You're not too bad. Listen, I don't want to get into marital things here, but I can at least say the time that we did with you here, you've done a great job bringing the food trucks. And I think what's fun about this for me is that we do have a good time. It's just like we know you guys you're spot on with what you guys do. Amber's got her part. I mean, it's like automatic. You guys, you and Amber, and you got it all worked out. We get it. And people love it. And what's nice about that, the Aquatic Center, let me say that a couple times just to get that out.
Okay.
I get paid royalties for saying that. But people
I don't know
need
who's
to
paying you. I'm not.
I'm going to get somebody to pay me.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get my beer money.
I got you.
I'm going to get my beer money. But I think what you'll see is between the Aquatic Center and the amphitheater and already with the park itself, we're just going to have fun. And what we're trying to do with you all, the relationship is wonderful. But you have people that you would like to reward with more opportunities. We want our local food trucks to be involved as much as possible.
Sure.
We're going to push them. But we're going to rely on you, too, to say, hey, look, we've got some people that are strong. You got events going on, other things. And because, like I said, with the Aquatic Center, one of the things that we're trying to do is make it convenient. You know, you got all day to the pool. You're going to be sitting there. We want 3. We got it designed. There's 3 food truck outlets with the utilities. So you can pull that food truck up there. It's got to be
That's a good
kid-friendly.
idea.
And the idea is, you know, mom doesn't want to go to Wendy's or McDonald's or any of these places and sit there in a drive-through window, everybody's screaming in the back, trying to get their orders. You know, we all know this stuff. So if you can get on your phone real quick and text your order right at the food truck, you get right outside, grab that bag, pay, you're in the car, you're home, no more.
yeah.
No mess.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to figure ways to do that too, because we feel like it's a great way to reward. I'm very intrigued with the food truck invasion because when we talked about it, Troy, it was that venturing into it, right? Putting your foot in the water, see where the water was cold and how deep it was, and then people got into the brick and mortar. But you've also told me that hey, there's some just limelight. They love being in the food truks, so it's really kind of a dynamic that's kind of where it fits yet. So tell us about that a
most
little bit.
definitely. I mean, you know, we have, you know, been successful in having food trucks and restaurants, you know, brick and mortars, but we figured out very quickly that our lifestyle just doesn't, I say that and we're getting ready to get to brick and mortars, but our lifestyle, it was not as conducive for us when we had the brick and mortars. The food trucks just fit a lot more.
Yeah.
I think you can be a lot more creative. You can take a lot more risk, and you know, it's kind of like some people's second act too. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
they, you know, $100,000, $150,000 to build a restaurant, but a food truck, you know, you can get in.
Yeah.
We just helped some friends get into a food truck. You know, they're going to be in probably less than 5 $10,000. So
that's cool. I mean, it really is. I mean, again, if you have passion for food,
sure,
and you have a unique food, and I tell you what, we didn't talk quick. I want to add this: the diversity piece is a lot to me. You know, we look at Shepherdsville as being, we want to be welcoming. I mean, we're building all the things for families out here, but we want to see more of different types of music and different food. Right?
Sure.
We've had all kinds of variety of food. So
yeah, you know. So you're going to have to get used to my style of informing. She's already used to it. Usually I just say, hey, are you ready? And then something that I was thinking about at 2:00 in the morning, I let her know.
Yeah.
But on the way here, I was like, they have the Taste of Louisville. Well, we should be doing like the Taste of Bullitt County.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it should be food trucks and brick and mortars that come together.
Mm-hmm.
And now Bullitt County residents, and anyone really, can come and experience every type of food that Bullitt County has to offer in one space.
Yeah.
And so I really want to add that to the plate
and
next
it got
year.
it. Pick a date.
Yeah.
That's how quick it works here. I mean, it seriously does, because we've got the Parakeet Springs, Vicky, and all them. We have that. We have obviously the park. If we do it and we got whiskey, wine, and ale, we could actually tie it into that.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, because we do it. You get the band, you get to try a sample of the different bourbons. You got the wineries there.
I think that's a good idea.
That could be tied into
Salt River.
Yeah, and
Come over there.
You do the Taste of the Bullitt County, and the thing is too, we can tie an entrepreneurial piece in there. And the entrepreneurial piece is, a lot of people don't know, but me and Selena started with a tent.
Oh yeah,
A Blackstone
yeah.
grill.
I remember this
and
story.
a cooler.
Yeah,
That's how we started. She hated it.
It was terrible. Everything
and you
was
stayed.
so-
And you stayed with him.
everything is
and
so
you-
heavy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I can't live with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food truck's probably a lot easier. You just drive it up and park it.
I did it maybe 2 or 3 times, and
Well-
I said, we're buying a food truck.
Well, the thing too is we were packing all this into a Nissan Juke.
Oh, wow.
So go out there and Google Nissan Juke, and then you'll understand our pain.
How
Size
much
of a matchbox.
Blackstone?
It's like the Pacer or the Gremlin back in the old days. Remember those?
How much
yeah.
Blackstone grease is inside? Nissan now.
Don't even mention that. I mean, yeah, she was.
I was about to say, I have one of those. They get pretty greasy. Yeah.
Oh,
And so we can say, hey, we're going to have 5 spots for first time who want to entrepreneur, set up in a tent.
Yeah.
We get
I
with the
like
health
that.
department and make sure that they get health department approved, and this is their kickoff
Yeah.
and so that now you've got that entrepreneurial piece. And the thing that I like is those 5 people who we choose, they're rubbing shoulders with experienced food truckers and
yeah.
experienced restaurateurs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
So-
Is that a 2 a.m. concept that you came up with, and then you just
I
brought
think
it
he
up
said
on
it
the
was
way
on the
over
way
here?
here. Yeah.
I was like,
He
I
thinks
got-
that everything at 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
So he's the dreamer and the idea guy, and then you're the planner who has to make everything
I
work.
pretty much wake up with a list of new things every day.
See,
It works though.
it worked.
do you hide all the bruises? I'm just asking for a friend. Do you hide all the bruises that you get, or you let some see some of them so that social welfare come and see you and see that you're being treated nice or not?
It's called T-shirt punches. She only hits me where there's a T-shirt it's covering.
Well, this is going to get out. They'll be coming to your house tomorrow. Oh, Monday.
That, and to be honest with you, she drinks a lot of wine.
It's okay. Hey, I like that. We got some great wineries. We have 4 wineries out here that are great.
Yeah.
So I just do think that this could be some. We'll work together. When we get through with the podcast, let's get with Amber. Let's get with the tourism. We've got a great relationship with Troy Beam and his team. Felicia and all them have been great to work with. I think it'd be a great way to capsize all that, and because I tell you, it's a good problem. But we have a lot of events. I mean, we're tying into a bunch of things all year long, and we want to be able to capsize that. And by putting it all together, by putting the food truck invasions we're talking about like the Taste of Bullitt County with the whiskey, wine, and ale. I'd love to see it a block party. I tell you, I wish 61 is a state road. I would love to be able to shut down the road and have it where you walked and had things out there. But we'll put it on the backside. We've got places to do that. I don't want nobody calling me from KYTC. And I think the mayor's going to shut down 61. Let's go arrest him now.
It's right in the middle of 44.
Yeah. Going to flog him. There's that mayor. Let's go get him. Like, no, I'm not shutting it down. But I do think because the block, I love the block party type of feel to it. We did the whiskey, wine, and ale down there because of the flooding. I loved it back there.
Yeah.
We really fixed that up real nice. We had the big tent out there, and things like that. I think it's very like a neighborhood. Like it's really where everybody comes out and you're like, hey, you see somebody from church, you see somebody from work, somebody new in an organization. I just would love to see that continue. The park is a great venue for us.
Yeah, but also the thing too is I'm recognizing like you guys are changing things. Like you got Salt River Brewing there, and then you got
they have beer,
ice cream shop.
They have beer. Forget about the ice cream; it's got beer. Beer. You can put some ice cream in my beer. But
I think the ice cream shop's getting hot dogs too.
Beer.
Yeah.
Well, the princess loved the ice cream shop.
It's great ice cream. They do a great job. It's nice to have things like that.
And so
Cool
then
little spot too. You can look out there at the downtown where you can sit at the counter on the outside. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
And you can then you can take that and say, okay, we're going to put food booths here, but not block their businesses. And so, like you said, the whole block thing and the whole neighborhood thing. And so you can go into Salt River and get you a beer, come out and go to, the food trucks. You can go to the ice cream and all that. And it's all, Bullitt County.
Right.
It's all, homegrown from here. And so I seeing how this community is, I think that's something that we could.
You see that smoke coming from his ears? He's still thinking right now. It's like 85 miles an hour for his next event. I can see it. Smoke is a fire in his headphones. Right. But I do. I think for us, this is what we like. This is a fun time for us. We have things we're doing for our community. We're investing a lot of money. We got $40 million we're investing in money without raising taxes. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, you always bring that up. Yeah.
I always bring that up. But I think
it's not going to stop everybody from saying that you are. For some reason on Facebook, they always say
and I'm lining up with the good old boys, and I got money in my pocket. I keep looking in my pocket. I don't see a damn penny in there at all. But I do think it's important for us to do. We do a lot of things, but I think these things, people are enjoying this because, they had to go somewhere else before. E-Town, Louisville, Mount Washington. Sure. No, now you have your own stuff, your own events, and now people come see us. I mean, we've had people from all these different events, the food truck invasions, the whiskey wine. I think that's what's nice. And people really get to try some new food. So we're hoping in the next 5 to 10 years, we have a diversity of type of foods you can eat. I mean, some really seriously good food. I would love to have a Korean place here. Sure. Right? They got one in E-Town. I see it all the time. Like, something like that to have some variety because there's a client base for you for that.
Well, these are the kind of things that people look at and say, like we ask all the time, hey, do you think that this city could support this? That's one of the criteria. That's one of the criteria that we go.
You got a guide
that we look at when we are deciding to do something, and I think Shepherdsville is at that point now where it's like there's going to be some people who are going to be like, you know what? I want to put a Mediterranean restaurant here, or I want to put, a Filipino restaurant here. And because I'm walking these streets and I'm seeing all these people supporting all of these businesses, and I'm like, and the beautiful thing that I love about Shepherdsville,
the mayor. I know he's going to say it. I knew he was going to say he loved the mayor.
How did you know that's what he was going to say?
He loves the mayor.
I do love the mayor. I do.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is the proximity to Louisville?
Yeah.
It's it seems like it's far when you say, I'm going to Shepherdsville, but it's not at all. And then the thing is people can come from Mount Washington, people can come from E-Town and Hodgkinville and all that.
Fort Knox.
It's close to Louisville.
A very diverse group in Fort Knox. Yeah.
It's close to Louisville, but we have hills in between us and them, so it doesn't feel like Louisville.
Well, and sometimes
nothing against Louisville, but we like our
poor Hillview. They just runs right into them.
I gotta tell Jim Eden that mayor of Hillview.
I'm sure he knows.
He knows.
So I think it is like I don't know what city is the county seat of Bullitt County?
Right here.
Is it Shepherdsville?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so
you're coming here for different reasons. You know what I've noticed in people traveling sometimes is really fun. I don't do it yet, but it's like, hey, I got a brother-in-law that does it. Hey, what are we doing today? We're just going to drive until we stop. Okay, that's cool. Well, but if people have our events, you come through nearby events, and you're traveling southbound on 65. Oh, Shepherdsville's got something going this Saturday. We could go for a couple of hours. Right?
Yeah.
Something they can stop in instead of just doing the old grab some gas, and just go to the park, enjoy something like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. So we did see some of that. We try to ask where people are from. We've had people from Illinois, Ohio,
really?
that have come to some of our events. So like, oh, that's cool. Thank you for stopping in. Stop by next year, kind of check out our calendar. I think it's kind of cool. The traffic is kind of a devil and an angel at the same time, right? On I-65, 700,000 cars daily. Mm-hmm. But a few of those stopping in for one of our events, that's awesome, just to come and see what we do here. Bourbon's obviously a big part of Bullitt County and the state of Kentucky, but we do food. We're really, a matter of fact, and I always said this about Louisville, I always bragged about it, we got some foodies. We got some people that are good, including you. I mean, we do really have, I know you're just watching him, just make sure he does the help work he's supposed to do. But I believe that. I believe that we are a great hub for great food. We've got some diversity that we'd like to see creep into Shepherdsville. Somewhere in the next 5-10 years, as you kind of looking at the evolvement of how the demographics they're going to continue to change out here. Yeah. I'm telling you, you're seeing migrations, and it's all big cities. People want to get away a little bit further. Yeah. Don't want to deal with the taxes or the schools or whatever they got going on in life. But that's okay. But
COVID really ran a lot of people out of cities too,
or the crime.
Yeah, and the crime. And listen, and we know that. We know that obviously bigger cities have a challenge with that. So if you can be a little further out, sometimes you may still work in Louisville. But you can be 20 minutes away, as you mentioned. It's not that far. 20 minutes away, you're back in your own town. You do your things here, so you live here and you play here and you go work in Louisville. If you can do all three here, we'd love to have you. But as that continues to change, that will. I mean, people are looking. Quality of life is just as important as pay. I'm going to tell you that. We always talk about what people want in their lives, and if I can go 5 minutes to the aquatic center, or to the amphitheater, or to an event in the city, you're going to do it. Instead of thinking, 30 minutes, it's going to be that too far. Nope, 5 minutes, I'm there. I'll go for a little bit.
And where the spot, so you're familiar. You know what I mean? Like whenever you're going to somewhere in Louisville, you're like, where's it at? How do you get there? Where do you park at?
Yeah. I think Louisville has enough. Like there's so many, like what's coming up? Taste of Louisville is coming up. Then they have the Black Chefs showcase where it's all Black chefs. That's coming up in November. And so, I feel like some of the, we call it rural, but Shepherdsville gets to the point where it's not rural anymore. It's just, I guess you call it the outskirts. Yeah. And so, I love organic stuff, and it's just been organic that I'm like, I said this year I'm only doing 2 invasions. And you know where they're at. Let me tell you, I know the mayor, and he told me they're in Shepherdsville.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
and the thing is then I say, okay, well, look at all of these. Look at the people who come, and look at how many people come, and it's families and it's kids, and I love to see like people bring their own tents, and it's families that have said, hey, we're going to this event, and it's 10, 12 people, and they got their chairs, and they stake out their place. And, I first came up with this thought. I did an event here. I think it was cold. It was Christmas. I think it was your Christmas parade or something like that. And I'm like, look at all of these dump trucks and garbage trucks dressed up with lights and all that stuff.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, okay. All right.
Everybody's sitting on the side of the street watching them in the cold. Yeah.
It was cold.
Yeah. So I was like, this city really, like these guys could be anywhere else, but they really went out. They didn't do it half, but
right.
For the sake of the show, thank you. We don't have to redact that. He meant to say half-ass.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not like Jose wouldn't say it.
So it's okay.
And so I said, I want to be a part of that growth.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been, and I think what you've done for us is the diversity of food is really good, and you've got good vendors. Can we just say that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't have a food truck association, and I mean you have a very good outline. Your structure's good. Thank you. It's all good. We know it ain't you, but I think because you have some really fun food. I mean, you really do, and I think that's been fun. I mean, everybody always goes to Mr. C's. That's the first thing. Like, oh, remember we did the first TV shot? Ooh, did you bring cheesecake?
Yeah. There's people like lined up, and it's like it's
awesome.
The event starts at 12, and he's got a line at 11:30.
That's how you know you're doing something right.
Yeah.
So you have all these, but for me, going back to just the parade that you saw there, we see that. So we had our Vietnam Veterans Parade this year. It was a 3/4 of a mile long. Is the parade. Now, our light up Shepherdsville this year will be over a mile. It goes all the way into the school parking lots over there, and it runs out all the way 44. It gets all the way to Salt River. I mean, it goes, and it's that long. It takes like 45 minutes to get because we don't go that fast. We're trying, we're throwing candy at the kids. I'm just not sure about that one yet, but we still do it. We just toss out candy, and they catch it, and some people throw it like this, and you hit Billy between the eyes, and then we got an issue. But I mean, it's really fun. I mean, I try to joke about a lot of things, but it's fun, and I think people here in this community, they've been great because along with what you're talking about attending these events, I get calls in the office, half a dozen calls a week, going, "Hey, love whatever that's going on in the city. How can I help?"
Yeah,
I think it's awesome.
Sure.
So it shows you that the quality of the people were always here, right? They've been here. They've just been going other places for their fun.
Yeah,
no more.
I was going to say, I think one of the reasons that the food truck invasion is so successful here is because for the longest time, it's starting to change a little now, but for the longest time, the only food that we had in Shepherdsville was just fast food, burgers, pretty much. So, like, you're telling me that there's going to be a day when there's, 20, 30 food trucks in the park where I can just go and get whatever I want? Like, there's going to be people show up for that,
And, going back to entrepreneurial, there's someone right now who is creating a menu. They probably work at Amazon in Shepherdsville.
Probably,
and they're creating a menu, and they're like, man, I just don't know how to get started or where to get started. And it's like, hey, you don't even have to have the tent. Just go get you a grill, a cooler, and we'll get you health department approved. We'll show you how you got to do a 3-compartment sink and all of that, and get you a chalkboard, right?
Well, I love your idea about the Taste of Bullock County to have that section. So when we'll sit down and try to plan all that, we'll have you there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Well, I mean, but I think it's a great. Listen, for people that just want to get started, get their feet in the water, I think it's a great idea, Troy.
Well, the thing is, and here's what's so integral about her. So she's an accountant.
You're trying to make it better for the way home. You're trying to make that ride better.
I see all the good things I said about you on the podcast. I made you get on.
See, yeah.
But it's organically that she has become like a person that people go to and say, hey,
cool.
How do I get the LLC?
How
do I get the EIN?
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's the stuff everybody's scared of because nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows how to do it.
I'm scared of it.
Yeah, no, me too.
I don't have to worry about it. But the thing is that it's organically happened where people come to her and like, I want to talk to you about taxes, but hey, how do I get this LLC going? And, and so she's got all of those answers, and she's patient. And she understands.
You sound like my wife.
I can't be patient.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
she's patient. She's patient with me, but she's also patient with them because she had to learn all this stuff. Herself. You
do. I mean, you sound like my wife. You got the patience. You got the due diligence. You willing to dot those I's and cross these. Me and him, we won't do that.
No,
we're not those people.
I ain't going to the health department asking for permission. I'm just going out there with a tent and I'll ask for forgiveness when you come.
We've had this conversation before. I think we have it every year. every summer we talk about
this. But she's the one that's going to go ahead and get the health permit anyway
and make it all right.
I'm going to be like, hey, if they come, we're going to talk nice to them and see what's like.
Oh, I didn't know. Were you supposed to have a permit?
So that's why me and Troy get along. Those details,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, they're going to find out more about the mayor every episode.
We just got our first beer license when we did this fried chicken festival, and she did all of that, and I'm thinking to myself, I ain't gonna tell her this, but I would have never got that stuff done.
It's been tough. And it is. Once you get it, though, like you said, now you've got a system. But I do think one of the things we want to do, Troy, and we haven't really talked a lot about this, but we will find some way to put out information. We can put a flyer together if you're interested in it. We'll put a flyer together, and we'll put something out on social media for those folks that just aren't sure yet but want to talk about it. Reach out to you, give them the tutorial of what they got to do. It makes it so easy because a lot of people will look at stuff and go, I got to climb up that mountain.
Yeah.
But then if somebody goes, I'm going to walk up with you in that mountain. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
So you might find some people, and I think if it's not just even a full-time, but that I call it a hobby. I don't want to insult anybody when it comes to food. But if they've got their job and they're going to do that, so they say the next 5 years we're just doing Saturdays. We're doing weekend events, right? Just so they can get their feet, and then they can kind of plan the rest of their life, and then that's what they want to do. I think it's great. Because if you get different venues, I like that part. Instead of being in that four walls, I can go here and go here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have a side hustle, it'd be a pretty cool side hustle to have.
Yeah, just to
work when you want. It's kind of cool. Go see people,
Yeah. And you have a perfect example of that here already.
Quenzel.
Yeah. So when I first met him, he was a waiter at what's the Italian restaurant? By our house that keeps changing names.
Oh, Milano.
Milano.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I first met him, and then he just went and bought a food trailer and
his wife Maria, she worked at El Nepal.
okay.
Yeah, that's how we knew her long before we got a chance to meet him.
Right.
But it's
and
kind
now
of cool.
look at them. They they got a food truck and a brick and
yeah,
mortar.
yeah.
And so I'm telling you right now, and I'm not talking about people in Louisville or anything like that. There's someone there's a Muslim family right now that is like, you know what, we could bring our Middle Eastern food
Oh yeah.
right here to Shepherdsville.
Teaches people what mutton tastes like.
There's an African family that lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this community, I'm telling you, and you've already seen it with the explosion of Hispanics. Because, I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Hispanics is that there's so many different types of regions of food.
Yeah,
So
my family being from Puerto Rico, it's a little different. It is.
You said the cool thing about Hispanics, I was going to say, their food's really good. We love our
it is.
Hispanic
And
food.
it's a good thing because the spices are different and the way they do the rice. But it's all good food.
yeah,
No, I'm not.
And so we can spawn that by saying, hey, we'll set you up a tent. Health department, she'll talk to you about the EIN part or what you need to do, and far as the paperwork part of it, and then just get to the cooking, and then after that, it just becomes organic. And I think that she'll attest to the fact that, like, I think we were both afraid of getting this beer license and all that, and it turned out it really wasn't.
It wasn't
bad.
that hard.
Yeah.
And so,
But the first time, anytime you do something new,
You don't know.
Yeah.
like you said,
You don't know.
a mountain.
Yeah, it feels like it's
How many boxes do I have to fill out? Yeah.
But I think for us, Troy, and all of this, that first of all, we appreciate your partnership. I mean, you've been great. You've been always fun. I always remember one thing. I brought this up to him before. He has his rules, and you don't break his rules.
Okay.
I mean, it was funny. It's like it was funny because he was talking about other people, but I got it. Like he was talking about them, but he was talking to me about what you do and you don't do with Troy King. So, but it's fun. Like we've had a great relationship with it. I do think that the food truck invasions have been a great event-oriented thing for the community, but I think it's a great way to create diversity. I do. I want this to be said on the podcast. Yeah, what I'd like to do in one of the food truck invasions is have a different segment of music every hour. Like take 5 hours and put 5 different different music, so people just get to hear some different music there. I think it'd be kind of fun because what it does is it's not like but we always look at Bullitt County and we look at things like small town USA. It's just if you're close enough to a bigger city, you get some of that. You get some of the demographics moving out. Because I mean, the big cities are very diverse, right? Unless you're on a military base. Most of your big cities are very diverse, and it's great because it's all great food. You get to meet people from all over the world. It's harder sometimes in small cities, but we want to be part of that. We want to be welcome to, not only for you to come in and eat the food at Food Truck Invasion, we want to think about maybe living here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of good things for families. So we see that as an opportunity, right? We're opening the door, check out some of the different foods that we have in these events. But it's been fun. I thought the music thing would be kind of fun. There's music that I like. I'm an old soul guy.
band up there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that. I'll put the hat on, but I mean, I don't know if I can sing. You don't want to hear me sing. It's not like somebody stepped on a cat. It would not be good. So let's just leave me. I'll just be mayor.
There you go.
But I do think it's important for our partnerships have been really what's making the city work. The last 2.5 years, I mean, we've got some great people working here in the city, but we always try to brag about our vendors and our partners. And Troy, you've been a great one, buddy. And we got a lot of good stuff going on there. We got all kinds of stuff. But you get to do something really special because we're going to come back, and every year we're going to keep doing this. Now you have to come back. You're part of the show now. But you have to do one thing.
What's that?
It's very important.
Oh, do we want to give out the date for the next food truck thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at you,
just
stepping
saying
up
before
your game.
before we just end the podcast.
Hold on, let me tell you. You get a raise.
Okay.
So 0 times 0. Oh, you got it.
All right. Yep.
What's that date?
I don't remember. You tell me.
It's September the 28th. It's a Sunday from 12 to 5.
Okay.
It is our food truck invasion, and it's also going to be Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about wearing the lederhosen, that kind of thing, and maybe
You should definitely do that.
there's no reason for people to be laughing on the show. That is not necessary. I'm trying to fit in. I'm mayor that tries to acclimate himself to everything going on.
You said you're
and
part German, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I look good in one of those. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying you can wear one.
Yeah, I'm going to drink beer. I'll drink beer. But I do think it's important for you all to know that we do appreciate everything. But for you, you have to do this the first time. He knows what he's going to get ready to do. Mm-hmm. But on 1, 2, 3, we're going to say love, peace, chicken grease. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All righty. 1, 2, 3. Love, peace, chicken grease. Thank you all for being on the show, and thanks for everybody to listen and watching it.